Hello everyone, and welcome to Embrace the Entity Gaming. We have a special video and potentially a new series called Mythbusting Monthly, in which you guys give us myths to put to the test. If this series does well, we will consider doing it more often. Now for the first myth we are testing today, it was shared by Sad Army 1, in which he states, does the survivors get blinded when you use Hex 2 can play with Lightborn? This is honestly a great myth, and we are going to jump into a custom to see if it works. Okay, now that we're in a custom, we just got Hex 2 can play to activate, so the very next pallet stun should either blind the survivor or not. And yeah, it works. That's crazy. It would be funny if these perks counteracted each other, but it's probably for the better it doesn't. Also, while testing this myth, we came across a strange bug where the survivor can try and blind the killer, and while blinding him, even though the killer isn't blinded, the light still flashes like it did. But on the top right, as survivor, it doesn't do anything. Weird glitch, but we wanted to point it out anyway. Now, on to the next myth. The next myth was shared by someone on a video I watched, and I wanted to put it to the test. Gex08 says, I have one for night. If you tag windows, running into them for a split second without vaulting, then holding W, the guards will go to the window first before tracking you again. This can give you a spare seconds to avoid the night in a pinchier spot, make it to another loop, or grab the banner. I like this idea a ton, and I wanted to try this out for myself, so we jumped into a game to test it. We also decided to do this with every night to make sure it isn't just one of them. We first went with the Carnifex, and yeah, it totally goes to the window first and then chases you after. We tried the Assassin next, and yeah, same thing. And finally the Jailer, and yeah, that works too. Wow. So yeah, if you're ever in this situation, make sure to give this a try in your next game against Knight. It will for sure give you a bit more wiggle room against him. As for our last and final myth, we came up with this one ourselves, in the which we said, myth, can you blind the killer with a flashbang while being below him? We all know that you can actually blind the killer while you are above him, but we wanted to see if it also works while below him. So we jumped into a game, got into the spots, and yeah, it totally works. You can blind the killer below him, which is super cool. Just make sure if you are going for this blind slash save, make sure to move further back, as you can see in this clip. If you are too close, the killer will not be blinded, thus ruining the perfect flashbang save. And that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, give a like and hit subscribe below, and put down some myths in the comments below that you would like us to try out. And maybe if we get a lot of hype and myths, we will keep this series continue forward. See you all next time.
We out. Peace. Boop.